Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Flare. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're looking at Flare, and it's saying July 4th is coming. It's going to be biblical. And that's how people feel about this coin. And I also feel that way. Why? Because Flare is going to connect everything. And it's going to make coins that right now have no use case, all of a sudden will have a use case. You'll be able to earn passive income off of them. LaterCake uses Flare to enable a breakthrough in smart contract network bridging. It can allow value to be safely bridged both to and from Flare and between any two external SC chains. It can also enable F assets to be bridged to any chain. Now we know Bitcoin is coming to Flare, and we know Doge is coming to Flare. And the second they come onto Flare, they're going to have a use case. So let's keep moving. F assets bridges non-smart contract tokens to Flare, unlocking utility. Use Bitcoin, XRP, Algo, Doge, and dApps on Flare. DeFi, NFTs, metaverse use cases are now possible. Users can earn rewards for minting F assets on Flare. Again, unlocking utility. Bitcoin will have utility. Doge will have utility. Plus anything, and I tell you all the time, if it has to do with NFTs or metaverse, it's very important to hold those type of cryptos. For anybody that doesn't know, Songbird is basically the same as Flare Spark token. After launch, Flare Spark is the mainnet, and Songbird is like a testnet for developers to test out new and advanced features before going mainstream. What that is for price value, who knows? Nobody knows. Any kind of price that people put on this is just pure speculation. I honestly believe the price is going to be very high, but who knows how high it's going to be? We're going to have to wait and see. So Flare Network states that it is including Dogecoin as an F asset. This way, the decentralized network intends to bring full smart contract utility to the Dogecoin ecosystem. Now Doge is going to have utility. It's going to be able to be staked. You're going to be able to earn passive income from Doge. Why? Because of Flare. And that's what I'm talking about. How can you put a value on that? You don't know what the value could be until it actually happens. Everything's connected. And we see again, Flare, Bitcoin, F asset, DeFi, NFTs, Web3. That's very big. And I mentioned this in multiple videos, how Bitcoin is going to be an F asset on Flare through a bridge built through Algorand. And it's very, very important. Because now Bitcoin will also have utility, use case. You can earn off of whatever Bitcoin you hold. The price of Bitcoin, in my opinion, is going to go up. Many people are still yet to realize the significant changes the Flare network will bring to crypto. You will no longer be able to attack any asset integrated with the Flare network for a lack of use case. DeFi is coming for all. It's going to unlock the value of every single coin. I believe right now this dip that we're in is a purpose dip. In other words, it was already figured in that this was going to happen. Everything drops, people get out, and then what happens? Flare unlocks the value of all of these assets, and then they explode in price. I think a lot of big changes are going to come in 2022. I think utility is going to be very important. Use case, very important. We're going to know the value, the true value of some coins. Values that we never even could imagine would be the actual value of a coin. But Flare is going to be massive. Not dismissing Flare Finance, though. Looking forward to that. But is it really a use case being an asset listed on a DeFi exchange? Now, I just showed you the use cases. It's also going to give utility. It's going to give staking. It's going to tie it all together. So people out there will always live in denial about things that look good, that are talked about. You will always get the people that will fudge you on things like this. Honestly, man, if this Doge community was smart, they could hold and turn it into an F asset in late June with Flare Finance and make good passive income. Flare Finance actually gives it use case. See, that's what I'm talking about. So if you're holding Doge and you're sitting there and saying, well, it's just a meme coin according to everyone on Twitter, and it has no real use case. It's used for payments. But is that really a use case? And should I continue holding Doge? People don't know, because if you don't do your homework, you're not going to know what the true value of Doge could be. Think about it. Do you hold Doge? It goes up in value. You stake it. You earn passive income off of it. It's going to have other use cases. It's also ISO 222 compliant. But Flare, I believe, is going to bring it to full value, whatever the true value should be. Soon you'll be able to stake, farm, lend, and even borrow with your XDC on Flare Network platform and receive YFIN tokens. Those YFIN then can be exchanged for Algo, QNT, XDC. Makes sense? And then if we click on this, okay, you see how this works now. You see what you can do. It shows you all the ways that you can earn. So you take one of your tokens, okay, and you attach it to Flare. And then you can earn Flare. You can earn XRP. You could earn XLM. You could earn QNT. You could earn other different types of crypto. So instead of selling your crypto, this would be a better way. You would have passive income, continual income. You will make money just by holding. And that's what Flare is going to do. So when people say biblical and people say massive and words like that about Flare, I believe it's true. And I believe that we don't know the true value of what's going to come out of this yet. Imagine if XDCE and QNT migrate to the Flare network. Imagine that. And that's already being talked about. And then we see this. QNT is out of the equation for me, since QNT is an ER20 token. You know the XVIN will phase out XDCE ERC20 next month, right? And probably XDC will be part of the Flare network, right? Ethereum is the past, Flare network is the future. And that's what I believe that is why they manipulated this market for the price to go down. Because they want to get you out before everything happens. And it's going to be big. Bitcoin is no longer going to be relevant when it comes to bull runs. You know, we're not going to have to sit back and wait for Bitcoin to go up in value before we get to go on a bull run again. Things like that. Because now we're going to have utility runs. And use case is going to provide the value of that utility run. The more your coin is used in the real world, the more it's going to be worth. In other words, if your coin has to do with payments, transfers, Web3, Metaverse, NFTs, anything like that, it's going to be very, very valuable very, very soon. And people are still sleeping on a lot of this. They're missing out. And now is when you should be buying. In a bear market, you shouldn't be buying when things are way up in value. So, will Coinbase be distributing the Spark tokens? That is also trending on Twitter. And the reason it is because Coinbase seems to be holding everybody back. I mean, different things, okay? So first you have XRP, which got delisted. So now people are questioning whether or not, the XRP they still hold there that they can't touch. Are they going to get Spark tokens for those XRP that they've been holding for all this time? And I'm hopefully Coinbase. I'm very hopeful that Coinbase does distribute the Spark tokens, because I think the Spark tokens are going to be very valuable, and I think it's going to happen very quick. And I think if you can't control them, you're not going to be able to sell it. And if you don't get it from Coinbase, and you don't get the airdrop that was promised to you back in December of 2020, I think somebody should file a class action lawsuit against Coinbase if that does happen. So we'll have to wait and see. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.